Salute, gang. What it do? What it do? What it do, gang? Nothing too crazy. We gonna work out. We gonna chop, gang. Salute to everybody that's gonna come in the chat. Salute to everybody that's gonna come in the chat afterwards. You understand me? We gonna chop, gang, and it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. But this is what I do. That's why I call for the fade. That's why if it's a problem, I call for those fades. But this is a friendly workout. Friendly workout. You feel me? Now, hold on, guys. Tap in and tap out. You already know the game. You already know the deal. Yo. This ain't. Salute. This ain't gonna be nothing but a friendly workout. You feel me? Friendly workout. Grown man business workout. You already know what time it is. So again, you already know how we giving it up. Friendly workout. You understand me? Nah, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. But tap into the Realest on YouTube, baby. The Realest. You understand? Let's get a couple reps in. Salute to everybody that's gonna be in the building. Let's go. Salute, guys. You already know what time it is. We in here. Now, we not in the back room. We not by the pool. We in the garage today. We gonna do a little work in this garage. So y'all already know what time it is. You know what I mean? Salute to everybody that's gonna tap in. You feel me? Good workout. Grown man business. You understand me? It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna. Listen. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be at all times, my G's. At all times. It is what it is. But we gonna keep it all the way 100. This is not a game. This is grown man business. And we not by the pool tonight. No, we not by the pool. We not in the living room tonight. We took it to the gym. Come on with me. Let's get some. Salute. I want to give a big salute to all the new subs. I want to give a big salute to all the new subscribers. Hold on. Just in case anybody want to tap in, you know, we can chop game. Hey, listen, it's nothing real. It's nothing particular tonight. We ain't doing nothing but getting to this workout and putting some work in. It is nothing particular tonight. We not having, you know, it's no real subject. All it is grown man business. Grown man business TV. You understand me? So what I need y'all to know is this. When you come to this channel, all you getting is grown man business. You're not going to get no gang culture. You're not going to get no extra bravado. You're not going to get none of the BS when you come to this channel. It is strictly grown man business TV. Big G and B TV, the Oracle. And don't you ever forget the TV, and you better always remember the Oracle. Don't you ever forget the TV, and you better always remember the Oracle. But this is all you're going to get. All you're going to get is grown man business when you come to this channel. You understand me? So a lot of people, they see other videos and they see other things going on, and I got to bring you back to reality. This is grown man business TV. When I offer the fade, they run from that fade. They dodge that fade, and it's a reason for that. You understand me? When it come time to play with little boys, they play with little boys. When it come to grown man business TV, they don't want no smoke with that. So it's all love. Again, I told you before, you either gonna build or you gonna destroy. You either gonna build or you gonna destroy. You understand me? So if you don't want the fade, if you don't want that kind of smoke, then we just need to go ahead and build in. Huh? It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. We not in the living room tonight. We not by the pool side tonight. We in the gym tonight. So tap in, man. It is what it is, and it'll be what's gonna be. Salute, salute. It is what it is. This is grown man business. That's it. That's it. When you come here, you are coming here for grown man business. The TV, oh, that's just a little bit of entertainment. That's why you could never forget the TV. All right, so you hold on. Stay right there. We're going to ride out. Like I told y'all before, you know, multiple different areas. We're not recording from a black box. We're going to do it all over the house, all outside. You understand? So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Grown man business TV. Tap in and tap out, man. You either going to tap in or you're going to tap out. But you know the slogan. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Salute. So yeah, we just getting a little workout in. We just getting a little workout in the gym. You feel me? Burning some of this, you know, this toxics off. Burning off some of this sugar. Burning off some of this bullshit that we putting into our bodies. You know how the game go. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. You already know how we giving it up. It's grown man business. When you come to this channel, you are coming here for grown man business. Nothing in particular tonight. I don't have a topic. You know, I was working out and I said, you know what? Why not bring the investors into the gym? Huh? Why not bring the investors into the gym? That's why these boys don't want to fade. They don't want to run a fade. We're gonna get into that. Don't trip. Another 10. Yeah. So let's get into that. When I come out and I say let's run this fade, let's run a fade, a friendly fade. Let's get 55 seconds. Let's get 2 minutes. You understand? Let's get this off our chest. They don't want that kind of smoke. You feel me? Spider Loke. Hey, check this out. I watched Nina Boy in the ring with Bosco. I watched Nina Boy in the ring with Bosco 100. That let me know most of y'all ain't got no squabbles. Y'all smoking a lot of blunts. Y'all smoking a lot of Black and Milds. You ain't got no stamina. You don't get in the gym. You don't burn none of that out. So the last thing you would want with grown man business TV is a friendly fade. So we're going to keep typing. Let's keep the Twitter fingers going. But you don't want nothing else. Make sure your Google gang know that. Make sure your Google gang know that. You don't want nothing else but some Twitter fingers. Huh? Okay. That's the last time we just riding right now. You already know how we giving it up. We in here. Oh yeah, we putting in work right now. And then what you got to understand is this. After we get done in this gym, we going straight to the jacuzzi. You feel what I'm saying? I got the jacuzzi. It's getting hot right now. 104 degrees. Don't worry. We going from the gym to the jacuzzi. Everything in-house. You feel me? Salute to the whole gang, man. Salute to all the investors. Salute to all the investors. Salute to everybody that's invested in Grown Man Business TV, because you are in the right place. You are in the right place when it comes to that grown man business. Yeah, it ain't too many other places on YouTube like this one right here. It ain't too many other channels on YouTube like this one right here. You're not going to find too many other ones like this. So you in the right place. And I told you, the highest form of currency is time and energy. You understand me? Listen to me. I'm going to say it one more time. I don't want that to go over your head, and I don't want that to go under your bridge. You understand? But the highest form of currency is time and energy. So if you in this place right now, salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody that's going to come in later on to watch this. Your time and energy is all we need over here. Listen, it's still a lane for the real. You still got gods walking amongst you. You just got to be able to recognize them when you see them. Salute to all my gods out there. Salute to all my G's. You understand? Now you know when I say my G's, you know what that means. You know what that stands for, my G. My gods out there. My fellow gods out there. That's who I'm talking to. That's who I'm dealing with. And that's it. That's it. So when you see these other bloggers running from that fade, ducking and dodging from that fade, because they can't, listen, I called you son because you shine like one. You understand me, little homie? I'm going to call you son because you shine like one. But when you in the presence of a God, recognize. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody tapped in. If you came to a channel for that grown man business, you in the right place. If you came looking for real men, a real grown man standing on grown man business, you are in the right place. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But not even a spider look can stand in front of this. Huh? You'd have to go get your strongest warrior to stand in front of this. Here's what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. You in the right place. Hold on. Don't you trip. You in the right motherfucking place. Let's go. Get some. Be ready to get some. When you get in my comment section, when you get to doing all of this, don't do none of this unless you're ready to get some afterwards. And I don't talk like this for no reason. I'm ready to get some. Yeah, you in the right place. You in the right place if you're looking for grown man business. If you standing on 10 toes and you built like a god standing on grown man business, then you in the right place. Anybody else? Listen, welcome. I salute you. Salute to all my day one investors. Salute to all the new subscribers. We are approaching 15,000. Huh? We are coming up on 15,000 investors. This didn't come from nothing. Salute to all the new investors. If you are new here, I welcome you. But this is the only place on YouTube you're going to find grown man business. Huh? 15K organically, constant elevation. We growing organically. It's a difference. It's a difference over here. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Stand on business or get rolled over. Stand on grown man business or get rolled over. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. If I offer you a fair fade and you run from that, we ain't got to do no more talking. If I offer you a friendly fade and you run from that, we ain't got to do no more talking. This is Grown Man Business TV at all times, my G. Let me get some real quick. Salute to all the new investors. Salute to everybody tapped in. Salute to everybody that's tapped in. Because this is all we doing. We not by the gym right now. We not in by the pool. We not in the living room. We not in the cars. We are in the gym right now. We not recording from a back room. We not recording from a closet. Okay, I digress. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah. It's a reason. Hey, I ain't talking like this for no reason, my dog. I'm not going to talk like this for no reason. It's not called Grown Man Business for no reason. And if you want to believe it or not, they know the difference. They know the difference between those guys and Grown Man Business TV. It's a big difference. So I just want to say this. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody giving up their time and their energy to this channel. We are approaching 15,000 subscribers. You understand me? And to everybody that been with me since day one, y'all already know we built this thing organically. When you over here, you need to know it's Grown Man Business. It ain't another blogger on YouTube willing to stand in front of Grown Man Business. Okay? So you take this, you chop this up, you send this out there, and just know you in the right place. Hey, listen, you could be anywhere in the world, but you here with me. Take notes. Yeah. Big G&B TV, the Oracle. And don't you ever forget the TV, and you better always remember the Oracle. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be, my G. Yeah. Salute to everybody in the chat. Ooh, it is what it is. We're going to work a little of this off. We're going to work a little bit of this off, so don't mind. We just going to tap the bag a little bit, and we're going to work a little bit of this off, you feel me? Salute to everybody that's in the chat. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Tap in and tap out, but you know my slogan. You understand me? You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. I suggest you tap into this Grown Man Business. Is what it is. We just tapping up. We just tapping the bag. I'm just tapping on the bag a little bit. You understand me? It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be at all times. Salute. Woo. Don't trip. Salute. You already know what time it is. Salute, salute, salute. Now listen. I got the hot tub running. I got the hot tub on cue. So we're gonna go from here to the hot tub. You feel me? We're gonna go from here to the hot tub. But you know, with this channel, I wanted to bring back what I felt there was a lack of. You know, I felt like there was a lack of grown man business. I felt like there was a lack of grown man business. When I would be on YouTube and I would be going through this or going through that, and I would be strolling through YouTube and I would be consuming, you know, the content that's being created. After consuming hours and hours and hours of content, I realized that there is no grown man business. There are few and far in between of grown men, especially black men, you know, aboriginal men. Because I don't even like to use the title black. We already know what black is. We already know that that means death, the absence of black, right? But I don't want to get too deep into the game right now. But I understood instantly. You understand me? That a lane was wide open for grown man business. That a lane for the real was wide open. And what I bring to the table is what a lot of modern women would consider toxic masculinity. You understand me? But I'm here to tell you something. I'm here to let you know that there is no such thing as toxic masculinity. There is no such thing as toxic masculinity. Masculinity is masculinity. And I am the divine masculine. That is what you are looking at. For women, you should look and search to be divine feminine. But as a man, for grown men out there, you should be tapping in to your divine masculinity. You understand? I don't want to get too deep into the situation. I don't want to go too deep down the rabbit hole. Divine masculinity. That's what you are looking at. Divine. A God. A God in the flesh. Made in the image of. You understand me? Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody that's tapped in. And salute to everybody that's going to tap in later on. Because the analytics say that a lot of y'all are going to tap in afterwards. And I'm one that likes to look at the numbers, and I'm one that goes off of statistics and facts. And I'm here to let you know there is no such thing as toxic masculinity. There is only a divine masculinity. There is only a divine masculinity. That's what you should be looking for as a divine feminine. You should be looking for the divine masculinity. Yeah. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Now, listen, we not finished. I think I'm done in this. I think I'm done in the garage. Anybody that knows me knows it's multiple different angles to this thing. Multiple different angles. All different type of ways to skin a cat. Is all different type of ways to go about this thing. And you either going to build or you're going to destroy. And it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be at all times. But if you're looking for grown man business, if you're looking for the real thing, you in the right place. You came to the right channel. I suggest you subscribe to this. I suggest you look out for the notifications for grown man business, because it's such a lack of grown man business on this app and in the world as a whole. You're looking at a lot of females. You're looking at a lot of, little Nas X's. You're looking at a lot of suckers. So when you come across a real one, when you come across a grown man, I know it's hard to keep your eyes off of this. We are growing organically. Organically. We just about to hit 15,000 subscribers. We right there on the cuffs of 15,000 subscribers. Is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. So listen, I got one more rep. I got one more rep in me right here. And we're going to take it to the jacuzzi. Y'all cool with that? If y'all cool with that, put 100 in the chat. I'm going to pull, hey, listen, if you cool with that, put 100 in the chat. If you here for grown man business, put 100 in the chat. You understand? Your time and your energy is all we ask over here at Grown Man Business TV. You will not find another channel like this. You will not find another blogger that stands on this. It is what it is. I'm a last of a dying breed. I'm rare. Yeah, I am rare. So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Salute to the chat. You already know what time it is. We're going to do 10 more. Game time, baby. Game time. Feel me? It's game time, my G. So we're not gonna stay on that. But anybody from the Google, listen, I'm not on one of those soldiers. I want the general. I want the chief. It ain't gonna be no running up. Accept that fade. Listen, accept that fade. And we gonna run it. Oh, Spidey. If Spidey, look, hey, Spidey, set it up. I'll set it up, and we can run that. You understand? But hey, just know what you're getting into. Until then, we gonna build, big dog. So you need to lock in, huh? Now listen. Salute to everybody in the chat. We gonna make our way to the jacuzzi. You understand me? So just bear with me. Bear with me. And that's what we're going to do. See that? 757 right there. It ain't just 757 on the chain. It's tatted. It's in real life. Just so you know what you're dealing with. Grown man business, dog. This ain't no game. We ain't playing no games like that. We ain't joking around. This ain't a sport, my G. This is grown man business. You understand? So when you come over here, you just need to know what you're dealing with. And when it come down to it, divine masculinity, there is no such thing. There is no such thing as toxic masculinity. You understand me? So just make sure you understand me and that you hear me clearly. There is no such thing as toxic masculinity. There is only the divine energy, the divine masculine, the divine feminine. You feel me? You see that right there. You see that and then you see that You see that and you see that You understand me? It is not a game. There is no such thing. So to all my G's out there, to all my gods out there, you need to be sure to tap into your divine masculinity. Tap into your divine masculinity, my G, and make sure your queen is tapping into her divine feminine. Yeah, her divine feminine energy. Let me give you some game. That's when you're going to have the best sex of your life. When you tap into your divine masculinity and you turn into the king of the jungle and your female and your queen, she knows how to tap into her divine feminine energy. That's when y'all going to have the greatest sex ever. Yeah. I'm going to give you a secret right there. That's when you know. That's when the sex is going to be the best you ever had, my boy. Okay? So just know these bloggers, they act like they not watching. Spider Loke, I gotta salute Spider Loke for not acting like he don't hear the voice, for not acting like, oh, he only got 15,000 subscribers, so no. Spider Loke kept it 100. That's why I gotta salute Spider Loke. That's where I do have to give Spider Loke his credit at. I gotta give him his credit for that. These other bloggers, they scared of Grown Man Business TV. They don't want no type of smoke with Grown Man Business TV. That's the difference. All right. So let me just handle something real quick, and we're gonna get into it. But after a good workout like that, after you work out on that level, then what you need to do is get in the hot tub, get in the jacuzzi. Let those jets massage your muscles. If your queen is there, then you let her massage your muscles. You understand me? If your queen is around, if your queen is there, then you let her do that. You feel me? And she gonna be happy to do it, young Nick. She gonna be happy. You boys is out there. You boys ain't worked out in 2 years. You done got sloppy. And you wonder why your shorty ain't busting that thing open the way she's supposed to be busting that thing open. Now hold on real quick. Let's handle some business. You already know what time it is. 2 seconds. You know how we living. This is grown man business at all times. Yeah. All right, guys, we back. Salute, salute, salute. Hold up. Salute. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, look, I went and got a nice microphone, so I'm sure y'all can hear everything nice and clear. But yeah, I wanted to get a microphone so that, you know, it could be a little bit. Hold on, guys. Yeah.
Salute, salute. Y'all see the y'all see the camera. The jacuzzi do tricks at night, man. Oh. Oh. Whew, that was an amazing workout, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired as hell. I'm tired as hell right now. I don't know if y'all can see the steam, but at night right now, this is considered winter out here in Florida. This is it's considered winter. So at nighttime it'll get about like 69, maybe like a good 70 degrees. And that's considered cold out here in Florida. So right now the jacuzzi is probably at about, I don't know, 90 degrees. And it's mad steam coming out this motherfucker. Crazy. I couldn't imagine working out that hard like that and not being able to like get in the hot tub because I don't run from masculinity. I don't let that the whole agenda that's being pushed deter my testosterone or my masculinity. So I embrace it and I run towards it. And that shit makes me a warrior, man. It makes me I feel like a war general sometimes, man. You gotta understand something, man. War is necessary, man. There could be no love without war. Everybody wants love, but nobody wants war. Everybody wants to live, but nobody want to die. You feel me? And I've understood that I'm God body. I've understood that for a while now. And when you really embrace that, understanding that we are made in the image of and we have all the abilities, you start to think about things like that. Like, yeah, I don't know nothing about that, Mother Star. Salute, salute. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. But all of that, what you talking about, all of those things, they're making men weaker and weaker every day. And they're starting out early. They're it's at the point now where they're catching men while they're kids, man, and they're demasculating them. And like I said, man, you can't have love without war. You can't have life without death. And it seems like the society we live in now wants one without the other. They want the yin without the yang. And it's collapsing. Society is literally collapsing right in front of our faces, man. I would suggest you, if you got a husband or you got a boyfriend or you got whatever that is, a son, a nephew, I would suggest you I want to be as blunt as possible. So I would suggest that you push them into masculinity. I would suggest that you push them and you force them into their divine masculinity. Because if you don't push them or you don't give, back in the day, we didn't need that extra push. As little boys, we knew that we wasn't supposed to play with little girl toys. As little boys, we understood that we was going to get stitches and we was going to get in some fights and we was going to have to figure out who was at the top of the chain and who was at the bottom. It's a food chain, and none of us wanted to be at the bottom of the food chain. But nowadays, if you don't force the young men into their masculinity, into their divine masculinity, it's going to be very easy for them to end up like Dwayne Wade's son. Oh, Zaza Wade. Oh, Zaza. I'm sorry. You know, they're probably going to call it toxic for laughing, but it tickles me that a Dwayne Wade, somebody that as a kid, man, me and my friends all looked at as strong masculinity, would push his son to being exactly what his son is today. I ain't got to say it. We already know. Exactly. But it's not even about protecting the children. It's not even really about protecting them, because you can't protect the children from the ills of the world. You understand? You can't protect anybody from war. You can't protect anybody from the ills, for the evils of this world. Let me lock in real fast. Hold on, guys. Yeah. You know, anytime I'm about to get into it, or anytime I'm about to really, and I'm talking like this, it just happens every time, the battery dies or the internet goes left. And I noticed as I was talking to y'all that my battery was about to die when it was just fully charged. But anyway, like I said, man, you can't. Hold on. You can't protect. Hold on, guys. Hold on. You can't protect, right? You can't protect children from the ills of the world, right? So when you say protect our babies, now how do you do that? You know what I'm saying? How do you protect the babies? You can't protect the babies. You can't protect the babies. You can't protect the babies from the ills of this world. You can't protect anybody from war. You understand? Hold on. Right? You can't protect anybody from the ills of this world. You can't protect anybody. Hey, let me know if y'all can hear me. Put some 100s in the chat. Let me know y'all can hear me clearly over these bubbles. Can you hear me? Put a 100 in the chat. Let me know. Y'all can hear me nicely. Can y'all hear me? And I like that Mother Star. We gonna chop it, bro. Hold on, guys. So I asked the question and I said, how exactly And I said, how exactly? You know, because, okay, perfect, right? So, like I said, how do you protect the children? I feel like you can't protect the children, right? Mother Star said, create our own communities. And I'll take it a step further than that. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Right, and I'll take it a step further than that, right? How about we create our own communities? We create Rosewood. We create our own hospitals, our own church, everything. We create our own, right? That's still not going to stop the higher ups and the elites from creating a Little Nas X and putting that Little Nas X on YouTube and allowing that content from a Little Nas X or a Spirit Cooker to be accessible to children. You understand what I'm saying? So even if we have our own everything, the higher ups and elites, they figured out a way to get around that. The higher ups and elites have figured out that these phones and this technology will make children have easy access to everything that we're trying to protect them from. You understand what I'm saying? Do that make sense what I'm saying to you? Regardless if we got our own communities, regardless if we got our own house, everything, if we got our own everything, the higher ups and elites have figured out that as long as they can put it on TikTok and they can put it on YouTube, it will be accessible to children. You feel what I'm saying? Feel what I'm saying? That's what they figured out. So I'm gonna tell you how to protect the children. I'm gonna tell you how, because like I said before, there is no love without war. There is no life without death. There is no good without bad. There is no yin without yang. You cannot have one without the other. The only way for you to protect the babies, the only way for you to ensure the next generation is to prepare them. That's what I learned. With my daughters, I learned how to prepare them early for the traps that men are going to set for them to try to have, sexual relations with them. The traps that men are going to set for them to talk them out of their drawers. That's why I have an 18-year-old that's a virgin, and I got a 12-year-old, that's a youngster. You have to prepare the youngsters. You cannot protect them for what's out here. You cannot protect the youngsters from the evils of the world. You have to teach them about the evils of the world early. And then hope and pray. Hope and pray that they follow what you say. And be sure that you're an influence, that you're respected. And that's what I mean when I say masculine, divine masculinity. Women and babies and children, they respect divine masculinity. When I was a kid, it was like your dad would whoop you, or the dad that was real stern. We respected that dad more than the dad that let you smoke weed in the house, or the mom that let you smoke weed in the house. We didn't respect them. So divine masculinity is what they're trying to take out of men. And they've replaced divine masculinity with toxic masculinity. And I'm here to tell y'all again, there is no such thing. There is no such thing. You feel me? This is Grown Man Business TV. Grown Man Business. That's what y'all come over here for. So when I come on live, when I tap in, Salute to everybody that taps in with me. You understand me? Hold on. You know, let's get some thoughts on this, man. Let's get some conversation on this. The panel is open. You already know what time it is. Exactly. Without war. So they got a lot of people, you know, they got a lot of people brainwashed. They got people wanting love. They got everybody wanting love. They got everybody wanting peace. But nobody wants war. Well, if there is no war, there is no progress. If there is no war, there is no progress. And who is going to war? It's definitely not going to be the Little Nas X's. It's going to be the war generals. It's going to be the guys that they say have toxic masculinity. The government is full of toxic masculinity. Those are the guys that are going to go kill and do what they do for financial gain. They're going to do what they do for financial gain, not understanding that it's a spiritual war out here. It's spiritual warfare going on right now. So the best thing you could do, like I said before, is to push the young men into divine masculinity. Let them know early what's expected of them as young men, and then guide them to be strong men out here. You know, I'm gonna give a big salute, and I want to send my blessings, and not even my blessings, but my energy out to all the people that was in that Walmart out there in Chesapeake, Virginia. I did a video about that, and I kind of want to tap into that because that is something that is, you know, segues off of what I'm talking about right now. So it was a mass shooting out there in Chesapeake, Virginia. You know what I'm saying? And we had a lot of people. We had about 7 people get killed out there in Chesapeake, Virginia, in that Walmart. And I didn't want to say nothing about it at first, but you know, it was right in my backyard. And salute to all the investors that came in my DM and it's like, yo, Big G and BTV, you know, that thing happened right in your backyard, man. What are you going to talk about it? And I wasn't sure if I was going to even talk about it at first. But once I looked into it, it just was something I felt like I had to talk about, I had to speak on. Hey, boy, that water feels so damn good. I ain't gonna lie to you. And you know, salute. yeah. Hey, salute to my boys out there in Cali. I got a lot of investors out there in Cali. They come into the DMs, and ever since this little thing with, ever since this thing with Spicy Loca, with old Spider Loc, they've been in my DMs and letting me know they willing to ride. But look, we'll get into that. Let me stay on topic. But yeah, salute Night Vision. Salute, my G. In the beginning of this video, check that out, man. I was talking about it. I was in the gym working out, talking about that. So a lot of that I discussed in the beginning of this live. I suggest you go and check that out when you get finished. That you know, you're gonna like that part right there. Night Vision. Salute Forever a lady. Yeah, yeah. Salute. Harlem, NYC. Yeah, salute to Harlem. Salute to New York. Salute to the West Coast. Salute to the East Coast. But when I looked into the situation with that shooting out there in Chesapeake, I had to ask myself, what was more worse? What was worse, right? 7 people lost their lives in Chesapeake, Virginia. And then last year you had like 20 children lose their lives out there in Texas. You feel what I'm saying? So I had to take into perspective that this happens like every year, multiple times a year, right? And I told y'all it's always a consistency. It's always a consistency in any situation. In any situation, I would suggest all of you guys, anybody that's listening, to before you get upset, before you react, sit down, be very quiet, and find the consistency in every situation. Before you get upset, before you react, what is the common denominator? And in all these mass shootings, it's a couple of common denominators. Now, the first one is mental illness. America is so focused on making new gun laws, they don't want to focus on mental illness because that would, big pharma, and we would, why would we fix mental illness when big pharma's making trillions a year off of medicating these mentally ill people? We got them on all these medicines and we making trillions a year. Why? Why would we want to fix or heal mental illness? Right? So the first common denominator is big pharmaceuticals. The second common denominator for me is weak men. I keep telling y'all, divine masculinity. You want to push these men, these young boys, into divine masculinity. There is no such thing as toxic masculinity. It's only divine. And when you're raising weak men that don't know how to deal with rejection, that don't know how to deal with adversity, that don't know how to deal with the woos and the ahs of life, the ups and the downs of life. When you're raising weak men, they don't know how to deal. They get overly emotional. They're emotionally unstable. And when they get fired from a Walmart, when they get fired from their school, when they reach a point in their life that all men are going to reach. All men are going to reach a point in your life when you hit a brick wall and you say, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how to get to the next level. I want to be rich. I want to be all these things, but I just lost my job and my girl just dumped me and I'm about to get evicted. And these are the pivotal moments in your life. These are the pivotal moments in a man's life that makes or breaks him as a man. And when you're dealing and raising weak men, when they get to these pivotal moments, they overreact. They lose control. They don't know how to control their emotions. So they do the unthinkable. You got a man that's with a girl and she breaks up with him and he goes and he smokes the young lady and he smokes the children. And then when the police come, he smokes himself because he's weak. So when you hear me screaming into these videos, when you see the passion coming out of me, every now and then I got somebody in the comment that'll say, calm down, grown man business. If you would just pipe it down. No, I will never pipe it down. Ever. Because I'm a strong, divine masculine energy that made it through adversity, that knew and understood that when I face that wall, I need to reach inside myself and all the answers would be right there. If I was to reach inside myself, all the answers are waiting for me. But when you got all these women and these people and these agendas being pushed and these men thinking that being too strong is toxic and being too strong is gonna do this or do that and thinking that they're feminine and thinking that they need to act like their mothers. This is what you gotta understand, right? being emotionally unstable is a feminine trait. Not knowing how to deal with your emotions is a feminine trait. It's a female trait. Women most of the time don't know how to deal with their emotions and they overreact. You ever got into an argument with your girl and she flip out and she hit you, punch you in the face, or break something in the house, or flip out and bust out the tires in your car? That's only acceptable because women are emotionally unstable for the most part. Not all women, just some and most. It never works out for men when you get in an argument with a girl and you punch her in the face because you just got so mad. It never works for men when you get in an argument with a girl and you put your hands on her. And that's because men are supposed to be in control of their emotions. Men are supposed to be able to get into a hot situation, rationalize that situation, think logically in a line of fire, and then make a logical and a rational decision. That's what men are. Now, if you want to be your mama, then there it is. And a lot of these young males, because they are not men. Yeah. So when I spoke on the Chesapeake, Virginia situation, the Walmart shooting, I looked into the young man that did the shooting. And I could I'm just so far into my masculinity. I'm just so far into the God in me that I can see the frail easily. When you're a sheep, I can see. You can't hide it from me. As soon as I saw one picture of that young boy, I knew he was a sheep. I knew that he was feminine. I knew that he was not in touch with his masculine side. I knew that he was emotionally unstable. And a lot of men need to hear this. You know what I'm saying? It takes time for you to become a man. Our minds don't fully mature until we're about 25. And by the time we hit 25, women really don't understand. We've been through a lot. We understand as men that if you can't provide, if you ain't got the resources, it's hard for a lot of these dudes out here. But that's no excuse. So I want to send my condolences to the people that was lost their life in that Walmart, to everybody that was affected out there in Chesapeake, Virginia, because it's a 757 for me. I keep my chain on. The big piece, I don't wear it every day. I used to wear my big piece every day, even around the house, but I clean the jewelry and I tuck it off. But I keep the unk around my neck all times. And if it's not the unk, the Hans in hand, but for the most part, I keep the unk around my neck at all times. So I just want to send my energy to those people that were affected, to the people that lost their lives, and to everybody that was affected by that tragedy. But it's been happening over and over again. This is nothing new. And the answer to fixing that is raising strong men. Woo! Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody rocking with the channel. You understand me? Mother Star, I think in due time I'm definitely gonna figure out what angle I want to take with that Mother Star. If it's gonna be a mentor, pastor. Right now, I really like the YouTube thing. It's not really about the check or nothing like that. I don't really be sweating the little check, the little YouTube check or nothing. That's what I was telling Spider Loke that. He was like, yo, you doing this for views, but dog, I don't do none of this for views. I got all of this before I came to YouTube, and I made sure that I achieved all of this before I came to YouTube. So you would never have a reason to ask me, bro, I done spent so much paper on this house. I done spent so much paper on investments. You can't believe that a little YouTube check that I'm going to get at your neck for a little YouTube check. Can't believe that. Spider Loke. Hey, look, Spider Loke was with G Unit. Spider Loc was up under 50 Cent. Spider Loc is a major name out there on the West Coast, and I live better than Spider Loc. Somebody get that to him. I live better than Spider Loc. You understand? I'm talking about in real life. I'm not talking about in the black box. I'm not talking about on Grown Man Business TV. I'm talking about in real life. I live better than most of these rappers in real life. You ain't never seen me come up here stressed out. You ain't never seen me come up on this camera, you know, on nothing but I'm very consistent. You understand? Because I live better than most of your favorite rappers. I told y'all these rappers are actors. So everything you see on the videos, everything you see on all the content, a lot of that is fabricated. When it comes to these rappers, the thing, you know, when I was coming up, you know, for all the youngsters, they had something called MTV Cribs. And when I was coming up, they would, you know, MTV would go to these rappers' houses and to their houses. And they would show us the pool, and they would show us the cars, and they would show us the whole house. And when I grew up, we found out that half of them rappers were renting the houses. None of it was real. You know, the cars were rented, the house was rented. Some white Jewish guy owns the house that they rented, and had me and my friends thinking that they owned it. And my point of saying that is, these rappers are actors. I'm not just saying this. If I said it, I meant it. These rappers are actors. So when you see me show you this big house, when you see me show you this $130,000 pool I just put in the back of my house, you know, you gotta understand, I ain't no rapper, dog. These chains is real. This diamonds is real. This, you know, my kids love me. My old lady, my people, they love me. I'm real life. I'm the guy in real life, bro. The cars is paid for. Like, this is not MTV Cribs. This is not an Airbnb. So somebody let Spider Loc know that we are not the same. You might have more subscribers than me at this point. You might have more fame in the industry with the Baphomet, but in real life, under the divine order, you are no match, my dog. And that's no disrespect. That is at the utmost of respect, because I'm going to approach every situation with respect. When I asked Spider Loc why he hadn't done nothing to Whack 100 for talking about Nipsey, I said it respectfully. I didn't, you know, so, you know, this just is what it is, man, and it'll be what it's going to be. But we got to start raising men. We got to start raising grown men that understand that you got to have this for real. It can't be for fake. It can't be MTV Cribs. Yeah. Yeah. You know, let's talk about the industry. Let me go all the way left, right? Since we already in here and we just vibing out. Hold on, let me hold on real fast. Woo. Hey, you see that jacuzzi doing tricks right now? You see that jacuzzi turning tricks? Watch this. We gonna go from blue to clear. I'm sure it's gonna be the next color. Oh, it's purple. I'm sorry. The next color is purple. Tell Spider Loc this ain't MTV Cribs, my boy. I wouldn't care about no Google gang. I wouldn't care about none of that. Grown Man Business is the wrong one. I'm the wrong one, boy. So this industry that Spider Loc is in, the reason why Spider Loc has a little recognition. At the top of this industry, at the higher ups and the elites, we all know who they are. Kanye West been talking about them, you know, them people for a while now. And what they do is they fund these careers of these rappers. And they fund the career of these rappers, and they make sure that they make music that's going to destroy the community, that's going to destroy the minds of the youngsters that's following them. So if you look at my last video, It's a video of Spider Loke in there. He throwing up gang signs. He got guns in the video. Why is that? Spider Loke is still knee deep with them people. And if he does anything, if Spider Loke does anything other than push gang culture, death and destruction on the people, I'm sure a video of Spider Loke at one of those mansion parties will surface. So, you know, one thing you got to understand is I am outside the matrix. I am outside the matrix. I did all of this before I came to the matrix. Accountability. When you raising up strong men, you gotta force accountability into their heads. You gotta make them understand. And most men, we understand that we have to be held accountable for our actions and our decisions. But these weak men out here, they make decisions in life, and the decisions don't work out, and they end up wherever they end up. And instead of taking full accountability and saying, you know what, it's all on me, they blame everybody that they can blame, and then they turn around, and when they can't take it no more, they run up in a Walmart, they run up in a school, they run up in a church, they run up in a convenience store, and they smoke the innocent. And I had a lot of people in my DM saying, Big GMB TV, the Oracle, and don't you forget the TV, and you better always remember the Oracle. Why do you, if he wanted to commit suicide, why didn't he just do that? Why didn't he just commit suicide if that's all he wanted to do at the end? And I had to sit and think about that question. I couldn't answer it right there. But that's why the Oracle is so important. The downloads is what make you the Oracle. When you can receive the downloads and you can see them clearly, when you can go to sleep at night, you can dream, you can see the dream very clear, and you can wake up and remember the dream and articulate it. That's what makes you the Oracle, the downloads. I didn't give myself that name anyway, right? So I sat with that question for a few days, and the downloads came to me. And the reason why these guys shoot innocent people and then they kill themselves at the end is because it is very hard to commit suicide. You can't be a coward to commit suicide. And being as though most of these guys, not even most, but all of these guys are cowards. They are weak men. They are feminine men. They have to have a reason to commit suicide. They have to have more than a reason of being bullied, more than a reason of hating life. They have to have a reason to commit suicide. Now, when you go into a store or a mall and you shoot and you commit mass genocide and you kill multiple upon multiple of innocent people, you only have two choices. You can surrender to the police and you can go to jail, or you can kill yourself. And most cowards, most weak men, they are frightened of jail. Most weak men, the last thing they want to do is end up in prison. Oh, they are so scared. Now, men, real men, we know what come with this thing. We know what come with this game we play. So prison is not something we're gonna run from. But suckers and cowards, weak men, the last thing they want to do is go to jail, man. Now, once they go and they commit a crime like that, they have to now make a choice. Either jail or death. And the thought of prison, the thought of jail to one of these weak men, the thought of having to go to jail. I mean, you get 3 hots in a cot, you get a bed, you get TV all night, you live the rest of your life in jail. The thought of having to deal with real grown man business behind those walls is enough for these boys to go ahead and shoot themselves and end it all. That's my answer. And I'm gonna tell you this, I told you before, and I'll tell you it again. One thing for sure, two things for certain. There is no love without war. There is no, life without death. There is no yin without yang. So you could never stop a mass shooting. You could never stop death. That's one thing people get confused when they say, how do we stop this? You could never stop this. The only thing you can do is prepare yourself and prepare your children. When you inside these Walmarts, when you at these churches, you need to pray with your eyes open. You need to pray while you at church with your eyes like this. Because y'all not even safe in church. I don't go to church. I don't go to church. But you can't stop death. You can't stop war. They got y'all brainwashed to think that, there is some kind of law that's going to get passed to stop violence. There is some. So let me ask you a question. If y'all take all the guns away and somebody walks into a Walmart and stabs 13 people, what are you going to do? Make stricter knife laws? Huh? What if people just start using scissors and they just run up in the Walmart and they just stab 30 people and kill 20 people with a pair of scissors? What you going to make stricter scissor laws? Trying to keep it real with y'all. There is no life without death. Death is what it is. It's inevitable. Yeah, you think 30 pounds for you die. No lie. Lazy eye. I was high when they hit me. Took a few cats with me. I need the company. Apologies in order to cheer for my daughter. If it was up to me, you would be with me. Sort of like Daddy Dearest. My vision be the clearest. Silencers so they can't hear us. Competition still fearless. Don't ask me. I went from ashy to classy. You understand? This is the music we was raised up on. Words to live by. Death is what it is. You cannot stop it, man. You can only prepare. When I was coming up, there was no Walmarts, right? We had something called Kmart. This is for all the youngsters out there. We had something called Kmart when I was coming up. And inside of Kmart, man, they sold rifles. They sold all kind of guns in the Kmart. When I was and in Virginia, you could buy a rifle at 18 years old. We was going at 18. I was going in Kmart's buying rifles, right? For all the wrong reasons, but this is what it was back in the day. The gun laws wasn't that strict, but because our parents was raising men, it was unheard of to hear about a grown man walking into an establishment and just shooting kids and shooting people in a Kmart. That was unheard of. That we never knew. Nothing like that ever happened when I was growing up. Not because of the gun laws, only because our parents was raising men. Us 80s babies, we was raised to be men. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be, man. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. Laws ain't going to stop this. Men, real men. All right. All right. You already know what time it is. Hey, look, but listen to me. I got the jacuzzi at about 104. Right? So y'all already know how I'm going to do. Y'all going to watch this. Watch me do. So hold on real quick. Let me make sure I'm on point. Hold on. Now listen, you already heard Nipsey Hussle say, Nipsey said, run a lap. I've been in this hot tub. You see it's smoking for about 30 minutes, so I'm boiling right now. Let me just go ahead and swim a lap. Salute to everybody in the chat. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Woo. Woo.
This ain't the black box, baby. This is the blue box. All right, one more dive. I'm gonna dive one more time, and I'm gonna get back with y'all. Here we go. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, we back. Hey, one more dive. Let me get one more in. Let me get one more. Woo! One more. This right here for you, Spider. Salute. All right. I'm back, guys. Woo. Woo. I'm gonna tell you, boy, ain't nothing like it. This is Spider Lope. What you need to be telling the youngins is how you got that job on the shipyard, man, so they can get some money. They tired of hearing about your gang culture. They tired of hearing about your past with them gangs. They don't want to hear that no more, big dog. They want to know how to get some money, man. Show them boys how to get some money, man. Tell them about grown man business. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh. Hey. Hey. In the hot tub right now. What you doing? Hold on. You ain't gonna be able to see me. It's dark out here. What's up, boy? What's up, Papa man? What's up, big dog? Yeah, big dog. What y'all doing? What you doing? You about to do what? Damn, you about to go sleep already? Hold on real fast. Hold on.
Still got some people in the room. I had to handle some business, guys. That's what you call a grown man business. Got to handle business, man. You feel me? Yeah. Salute. Woo. But yeah. Feel me? Salute, gang. Woo. Salute. But yeah, listen, man. Oh, Spidey. It's a reason why Spider Loc only talks about gang situations and gang this and gang that. Them youngsters want to know how to get a job on that port you work at, Spider Loc. Them youngsters want to know how to get some money, Spider Loc. They want to know, how did you get that job on that port out there in LA, and how can they get on? How can they get a job out there working? Putting that hard hat on every day, getting to $1. Grown man business TV is probably gonna be the yeah. Hey, listen, man. I just got off the phone with my old lady, man, and I done came such a long way, man. I done came such a long way, Spider. The difference between me and you, Spider-Man, is that my grind, I didn't come up under it's no man. There's no man on the face of God's green earth that can say they gave me a chance. There's no man on the face of God's green earth that can say they put me on or they put me in position. Me and you are not the same. $50 put you in position. $50 made you a household name. $50. This is grown man business at all times, my G's. All times. So when it comes to the industry, when it comes to Hollywood, your name is more popping than mine. But when it comes to real life, you not living like me, boy. And I'm not gonna stop. It's not just you, Spidey Loc. Don't take it personal. This is business. I'm not gonna stop exposing these rappers because they are all actors. And what I finally realized is not just now, but I realized a long time ago that these rappers are the reason, and these rappers are the shepherd for the Baphomet. They are the shepherd for the higher ups and the elites. They lead the children, they lead the sheep off the bridge. Rappers like you, Spidey Loc. You got a song called Best Friend with Nina Boy. And in this particular video, you got Spidey Loc, Spidey Loc, and you got Nina Boy all in the video rapping and acting like they gangsters. But Spidey Loc work on a shipyard out there in LA, and we all seen Nina Boy get in the ring with old Bosco 100, and it was not a pretty sight, Nina Boy. Oh, good thing you didn't get in the ring with me, Nina Boy. Nina Boy, somebody tell Nina Boy, he would have gotten in the ring with me, palms away. But if you look at this video, a Nina Boy and Spidey Loc, you'd believe that these guys was gangsters. You'd believe that these guys were on top of the world. But Nina Boy, oh man, I seen a video with Nina Boy's apartment out there in LA, and I could fit Nina Boy's apartment in my living room, respectfully. Spidey Loc, he's shooting from the back closet in the black room, in the black box, in the back closet. I could have 4 black. Hey, listen, man, I could have 4 black boxes in my garage. I wouldn't even have to bring them inside the house. I do YouTube content just like they do. These rappers are actors. So, one of the downloads that I got, one of the visions that I got was that I'm gonna be a thorn in the I'm gonna be a thorn in their behinds, my G. Oh, Spidey Loc, is gonna be hard to get rid of a grown man business TV because I don't do this for views, my G. I don't do this for a YouTube check, homie. I'm living better than your favorite rapper. You got the little babies. You got the DJ academics. You got the guys that's getting money. But trust me, 85% to 90% of these rappers and these actors, they ain't living like this. They just make y'all think they living like this. I might be one of the only YouTube content creators that walk y'all around my house every day. Every day. If I ain't in my living room, I'm in my garage. If I ain't in my garage, I'm in my pool. If I ain't in my pool, I'm in my car. Hassan Campbell, all these rappers, all these content creators, all these actors, they sit y'all in front of one small piece of wherever they at. In the closet somewhere, in the back room, and they shoot there every day. These rich slaves, my G, a lot of these NBA athletes and these LeBron James, they rich slaves. I did it without the slave owner. I did it without the higher-ups and elites. I have no strings attached. There is no Geppetto telling me what to say, controlling my outbursts. None of that. So I like to come up here. I like to give y'all some good game. At the same time of giving y'all some good game, I like to show y'all raw passion. At the same time of showing y'all raw passion, I like to show y'all divine masculinity and what it really looked like. How much passion and fire we got in us as Aboriginal, FBA, because I don't like to use the word black. Sometimes I still use it, but I don't like to use it. This is what we look like in the raw. This is how our voices sound when it's raw. And there's no Jewish person at the top dangling a check in front of your face. Oh, tap into the real. Y'all tap into the real. There is no other place on YouTube where you can tap in. There's something so raw. There's something so real. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're all fucking welcome. You're welcome. Make sure you tapped in. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you wipe off your feet before you step in the building. Now, yeah. Let me look at some of this going on. Anthony Alexander, salute my G. Carson Douglas, salute my G. Dude, a little too arrogant for me. Ain't he not exposing nobody? We know what's going on. Salute, yeah. You know, I'm not really sure what that. I don't know who you talk. I don't know if you're talking to me or if you talk. I don't know, Douglas. But you know, it's a link in the bio. It's a link in there. It's a link in there if you want to tap in. Oh, Carson Douglas. Yeah, my G. I try to keep it raw. I'm always gonna keep it raw. The focus thing, you know, because it's so raw, it's not always gonna be focused. I'm working on that. So listen, man, you already know what time it is. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You already know what we do over here. Let me ask you this before I slide out. Is it arrogant when these rappers make y'all think they own these mansions? Is it arrogant when these rappers rent these mansions out and then they show it to y'all and y'all believe it? Is it arrogant when these actors and these rappers, you know, they rent these cars and they make y'all believe that the cars are rented? Is it arrogant then? It's only arrogant when somebody outside the matrix does it. That's what I learned, and that's why I keep it up. That's why I do this like this. Because when it's somebody outside the matrix, somebody that you know for a fact has no connection, there is nobody over my head. I have no boss when it comes to this content creating. I do and I say what I want. The only thing that I might do is follow the guidelines of YouTube, but I'm going to find a way around that. I am so articulate that I could give it to you raw without disturbing the algorithm and without, you know, upsetting YouTube guidelines. But I like Charleston White for that. He said F all that. But to keep your channel monetized and all that, it is what it is. But see, one thing I realize is, you know, when Lil Baby lies to y'all, you know, when these rappers tell y'all they got all this, when Young Thug shows y'all all that jewelry, and then when he got locked up, come to find out all the jewelers are suing Young Thug because he couldn't make those payments. Nobody said anything about that. Nobody said that Young Thug was arrogant. Nobody cared. But did you know that Young Thug, almost all of his jewelry was not paid for in full? All the jewelry that Young Thug flaunts in front of y'all and makes you want to go out to Johnny Dang and spend money with an Asian guy who has nothing to do with our culture. He only dresses up like us when it's time to get our money. Come to find out, all that jewelry he was buying, he rented. Young Thug. These rappers are actors, my G. And it's sad because you can have the real right in front of your face. It's a blessing right in front of your face. And it'll be a certain majority of people that's going to deny the blessing because they so used to being lied to. They so used to being lied to that when the truth is right in front of their face, they going to deny. They going to deny the truth. Salute to everybody that's not denying the truth. Salute to everybody that's tapped in and understand what you're looking at. Why are you looking at it? When I first came onto this YouTube thing, I had people saying, yo, the boy jewelry fake. I went to the jewelry store, did a whole video, got the jewelry tested right there on camera, you know, had them let them know, you know, that seven, you know, this, did the whole 9 yards. Now I don't hear about the jewelry being fake. $30,000 worth of change, just change, about 30K, 29,000. Right? Now I don't hear about that anymore. Now I get things like, you know, the boy is too cocky. He's too arrogant. And what I learned is they'll find any way to try to discredit the real, my G. From a low level all the way to a Ye, because I don't like to go call him Kanye West because he said he changed his name. So all the way to a Ye, a billionaire, richest black man to walk on American soil, and they'll say, hey, he's crazy and he's delusional and he's bipolar and all of these things because the truth has to be smeared, my G. The lies, they don't have to smear the fake. These rappers and these Spider Lokes, they ain't got to smear them. They going to let them continue to do what they do. Spider Loke don't come off like he rich or he got some money, but he pushes gang culture instead of telling these young boys how to get a job on the same, you know, cargo ship port that he works on. He's an old man still throwing up gang signs, and he's 40, 50 years old, still talking about it's Easty. But then at the same time, he want to be respected as a grown man. Nah, you got to pick a side, and you already picked a side. You a little boy. You a gang member. You an ex-gang member. You a grown man that follow the rules and the codes of gangs. You not real, my G. These are the guys they're going to push to the forefront. These are the guys that are going to get 100,000 subscribers. These are the guys. But what you got to understand is you can't stop grown man business. You can't stop the truth. When you bring the truth amongst the lies, it's going to shine. When you bring the light amongst the darkness, all we're going to see is the light. So we 15,000 subscribers in right now. They can't stop that. They never thought I would make it that far because of the truth. You got to know, right? Let me give y'all some game before I get up out of here. If you go back into my old videos, I was doing videos about Young Dolph. When Young Dolph got killed, right? He got assassinated. And I was giving y'all truth about the insurance policies, about the contracts. This is way before, you know, Ye was talking about these contracts. I was telling the truth about these contracts and the hidden clauses in these contracts and, you know, the insurance policies. I was talking about that before anybody. I was like one of the first on YouTube to talk about those insurance policies that everybody talks about now, everybody. And if you look at some of those Young Dolph videos, man, them joints, you know, I got some of them joints at like 100,000, 150,000. Some of them joints is over 250,000. And I'm talking about I had one Young Dolph video exposing Empire Death Row Records that did 250,000 views in 1 week. 250,000. I had to cut my notifications off. That was the first time I knew I had to get another phone for the YouTube. And that's when I realized that I was at a crossroads with this YouTube thing. When my videos were getting 100K, they was getting 200,000. I was at a crossroads, and the higher ups and elites wanted to see if I was gonna jump off the bridge like a Hassan Campbell, if I was gonna jump off the bridge like a Charleston White or a Spider Low. They wanted to see, like, he says it's grown man business TV. Is he gonna keep it grown man business? Salute, Triple S. Yeah, man. Salute, Triple S 757. You already know what time it is. Real member, real day one. And they, you know, it was a crossroads for me. And you know what? I didn't get on YouTube. I didn't expose none of my interpersonal feelings. I didn't cry on YouTube. I didn't put a dress on. I didn't talk about gang culture. I didn't accept the LBG 1, 2, 3 ABC community. I never became a part of the, you know, I never became a part of the Rainbow Coalition. And I never reached 250,000 views on a video again. I never reached a quarter. Now, we well past 1 million views all the way around. This channel got almost 2 million views. We going up. We growing organically. And that's when I started to say that phrase. We're gonna preserve integrity. We're not gonna sell any integrity. We're gonna grow organically. It's constant elevation. I said constant elevation because I understood that they can't stop me from growing. But I would also say we're gonna grow organically because it was a lot of people that was like, man, grown man business, they shadow banning you. Yo, grown man business, they stopping your views. We see them shadow banning you. And they was wondering and they was feeling like I was supposed to be growing faster. And I understood that the reason why I wasn't growing as fast as a Hassan Campbell, the reason why I wasn't growing as fast as a Spider Lope or a Charleston White or a C-Mac, all these guys that really kind of came in the game at the same time, was because I wasn't willing to bite the bait. I wasn't willing to sell any integrity. I wasn't willing to walk through any doors. So you say grown man business TV. We want to see you how long you keep it grown man business TV. We want to see how long you keep it grown man business without, you know, talking about gang culture, without talking about violence amongst your brothers, talking about, you know, arguing and bickering amongst your peers, or, you know, how long you gonna be a grown man before you enter the LBG 1, 2, 3, like all of these different doors. And I would get in my car, I would go, you know, this is when I was still up in Jersey. I had the vacation home, but I was renovating this house, so we wasn't living in it. And I would get in my car and I would drive and I would do these videos, and the downloads would be downloading, but I didn't identify them as downloads yet. And I would just be saying to myself, like, man, you know, I want to grow this channel. I want to go up. I want thousands and thousands of subscribers, but am I willing to do what it's going to take on this portal to do it? Even calling YouTube a portal, I was the first one to call YouTube a portal. Television, radio, entertainment, sports, all of those are portals to be sacrificed or become for the higher ups and elites. And I was the first one to call YouTube a portal because it is. You get up here with pure intentions, and then you get caught up in the likes and the views and the subscriptions. You get caught up in the YouTube checks, and you start doing all kind of things you would never do. You start selling your soul. You start selling your integrity. A lot of people want to deny that, but I'm going to tell you one thing for sure, two things for certain. The higher ups and elites, they know. So that's why we are growing organically. We only get subscribers when they hear the real. They don't get to come over here. Now, you know, I jumped in there with Spider Loc. You know what I'm saying? I'm human. I want to have fun sometimes. But at the same time of jumping in there with Spider Loc, you will hear me tell Spider Loc, you're going to build or destroy. We can build together. The higher ups and elites hear that if y'all don't. The higher ups and the elites, they understand that if y'all don't. So they understand that I'm kind of going back and forth with Spider Loc, but they understand that that's still brotherhood in that. They still understand that I ain't turned on my brother. I ain't turned on nobody that look like me for those likes or subscriptions. We can talk and we can go to war, but after we go to war, we can build. After we destroy, we can build, my G. So when I get up here, you know what I'm saying, I say all that to say this. It ain't nothing arrogant. Because when these rappers and these actors, when they get up here and lie to y'all and show y'all a rented house, rented jewelry, rented cars, land and all that ain't even theirs, y'all don't call them arrogant. Y'all accept them and y'all praise them. But when y'all see somebody like a Kanye West who separated himself from all the big corporations and he ran off the plantation, ran and got away from the slave master and built his own plantation, y'all call him crazy. When y'all see a young black man like Grown Man Business TV, y'all, a lot of y'all that was here from day one, y'all saw my backyard when there was no pool in it. Y'all heard me telling y'all what I was going to do to this house. And y'all see me do it without YouTube, without making trillions of dollars on YouTube, without being a rich slave, without having somebody muffle what I'm talking about. Y'all see me do all this without the machine, and it's hard for y'all to accept that. A lot of people, not everybody, but it's hard for a lot of people to accept that I'm going to do all of this without the machine, and I'm going to use the machine to my benefit. That's why I'm on YouTube. That's why I'm monetized, because I'm gonna get the message out. I'm going to get the truth out. Regardless of how they try to muffle a shadow ban, it don't matter. If you see the video right now, you one of the 15 people that's in the chat right now, salute. And then salute to everybody that's gonna come back, because I'm gonna leave it up. Y'all listen. I'm gonna show y'all how to do this. I'm gonna show y'all how to rally behind. When somebody stand up like a Kyrie Irving, when somebody stand up, it's time to rally behind them. The army's supposed to stand up behind them. So, and then, it's respectfully, man, and it's all love with this YouTube thing. Salute to all the subscribers and salute to all the content creators. But you got to know that it is a lane for the real. And I carved out a lane for the real. I can tell you how a lot of these subscribers, how a lot of these dudes, these bloggers sold they soul. I can tell you, man. Hassan Campbell, AK-47, Vlad TV, No Jumper, Jake the Snake, 1090. I mean, I could go down a list and I could tell y'all each one by one how they sold or how they got in position. Charleston White, I can tell you, I can show you, bro. I might just do a video just about that. how they all got to these hundreds of thousands of subscribers, the things they did, the sacrifices they made, the integrity that they sold to get those hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Hold on. It's a difference over here, bro. It's a difference over here, big dog. So we're not gonna stay too much longer, man. We well over 2 hours in. Had a lot of fun with y'all tonight, man. I suggest the jacuzzi is this. What I put in this backyard, man, is not a pool and jacuzzi. It's called a spa. They consider it a spa. And I ain't gonna lie, it really is, man. So if you go look at the beginning of this video, I was off in the garage and I was working out, sweating, and I was screaming, and I was letting that testosterone flow, and I was letting that divine masculinity flow freely in the beginning of this video. YouTube soldier, salute the YouTube soldier. Hold on, give me a second. Let me go across that. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute my boy. J Dub. I'm looking at the chat. When I'm getting into these messages, man, I don't even look at the chats. Because I like to stay focused. I like to try to get that point across. But yeah, salute to everybody in the chat. They demonetized you right over some BS and rejected your appeal. Wow. Waited apply. They ain't accurately told me why. To me, it's some hate type. Now let me tell you, man, I appreciate that. I ain't gonna lie to you, Soldier Q. I got a YouTube strike already. I got one. I got up here on the live one day. I got real hype, you know what I'm saying? And I lost focus. Salute to my boy Anthony Alexander. I lost focus one day and I was very passionate. And I said something, man, I ain't even gonna repeat it, right? And I got a YouTube strike. And it was my first strike. It was my first time really knowing what was going on. So I thought that deleting the video would get everything situated in it. Nah. I deleted the video and it was like, nah. And I appealed it and everything. And it was like, nah, they denied it. They was like, it's. And what I didn't know at the time is that when you get a strike for something on like a live or a video, before you appeal it, figure out why they gave you the strike, go in and edit that part out and then appeal it. But I didn't do that. Look how long I've been up in it. Look at my hands. Look how long I've been in this hot tub. Somebody get up out of here. Oh, right? I'm like hella relaxed, bro. Right? But it is that type of energy, my boy. What you talking about? It is that type of energy. They're not really feeling a lot of us because it's the day of awakening. It's the time of information. So a lot of us, we getting up here, we talking, our vibrations and our energy is traveling around the world. You know, and you have people all over the world listening to you. And if you believe it or not, they know who's listening. They know who's watching. You might not believe you're a big channel. You might be a channel with 5,000 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, and you consider yourself a small channel, but whatever you talking about is becoming, it's like a snowball effect. It goes downhill and it gets bigger and bigger. And the bigger you get, the more they watch. So what you talking about is facts. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say anything crazy. When they gave me a strike for something, bro, that it was no cuss words, it was no vulgar language. It was just something I said that they felt we could watch Takeoff get his head blown off. We could watch E-Rock get his head blown off. But if you say something out of pocket, they'll demonetize you. But I'm gonna tell you this. So YouTube Soldier Q, you turn that to a blessing. You said right here that they demonetized you. So now that you demonetized, that means you can say whatever you want, my G. That means you might not, I don't know if you can go live or not. I'm sure you can still go live, right? You just can't make no money off the situation. So now is the time to give up the real knowledge. Whatever game you got, whatever truth you got, you need to give it up. Because now you can say whatever you want, just like Charleston White, and not be penalized for it because you are not monetized. See how that works? See how we turn those lemons into lemonade? So yeah, I'm glad you at Grown Man Business TV. Be sure that you subscribed and you locked in. I'm gonna make sure I go to your channel after I get off of here and I'm gonna subscribe and I'm gonna lock in. But since you are demonetized, I'm gonna subscribe to your channel, YouTube Soldier Q, and I'm gonna be looking for the notifications for your videos. And I want to hear the truth from you. Now that you ain't got nothing to worry about. I don't know if you was depending on those YouTube checks. I'm not sure how that. I don't depend on YouTube. Gaming. Oh, it gets deep, it gets wicked, and it's always deep in the rap when you scratching the surface. And here at Grown Man Business TV, we are definitely scratching the surface. Black gamers. I've been having a lot of investors in my DM asking me, hey, Grown Man Business TV, do you play video games? You should get into gaming. It's a lot of money in gaming. So I looked into the whole little gaming thing, and there's somebody up there called GWB, Gaming While Black. It's a female that's doing pretty well with the gaming thing. You got all the rappers, T Grizzly, T-Pain, that make $200,000-$300,000 a month off of gaming. I don't really play games. So it is a target on you black gamers. It is a big target on the back of you black gamers. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's what I realized when doing the research on you on gaming. It is a target on the back of you black gamers. Now you got to understand, them white guys been gaming for a long time. They've been making money off of gaming for a long time. But anytime we get involved, and you got to know that we are God. So anything that we get involved in, we will take over. Tennis, golf, football, volleyball, hockey, whatever we get involved in, race, NASCAR, whatever we get involved in, we will conquer it because we are the gods on this earth. So gaming, black gamers. What's a target on your back, homie? And if you didn't know that, you have to move very, and if you are a rapper or you are a puppet within the industry and you can be used, then they'll let you do your thing. But you are a gamer who's obviously not in the industry. You are a gamer who is obviously not tied to the Geppetto. So what you got to understand is, they're going to demonetize you if you get to winning or you get to talking crazy or whatever you did, I'm sure you know what they demonetized you for. And we don't get to play like these other guys get to play. Even me, with the little, you've been subscribed to me for a while. You don't hear me up here cursing. You don't hear me calling people the B word and saying F this or F. Bruh, they play with me. I cannot even curse. I remember one time I was just testing and I said the A word, ASS. Bruh, they was on me for saying a donkey. So what I did, and what I would suggest you do, is start another channel. Get your subscribers to go to that channel. Monetize that channel and then play ball if that's what you want to do. Or you can't go live. I don't know, with the live stream, I think y'all got to go live. But if you could pre-record, go crazy on them. Salute, J-Dub, salute. Don't make me, hey, J-Dub, don't get me into that. I think one of my next videos is going to be strategically and strictly on that. Hey, J-Dub, you wouldn't believe how many Neanderthals, how many Caucasoid people are in my DMs upset about what I said about dog fur and how I further explained that our hair defies the laws of gravity. We are not of this earth. We are gods. You understand me? If I let my hair grow, it grows up. It's not too many things on this earth that will defy the laws of gravity, but our ether. This is ether. And when I was growing up, I'm sure they would tell us we had nappy hair and the whole nappy hair thing, and you got all these black women running around with these wigs and these lace fronts and all this straight dog fur looking hair. You got black women running around with lace fronts with dog fur on it. They done really tricked us out of position, bro. It's a lot of white people in my DMs that are upset about what I said about dog fur. And I think I'm going to do a video tonight strictly about dog fur. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to post. Oh, it'll be epic. I think that's what I'm going to do tonight. Salute. And I appreciate that download. I appreciate that energy, J-Dub, because you just gave me a thought. You just gave me a download. And that's one of the reasons this channel is here as well, to exchange energy. I told y'all, they got y'all chasing a bag. They got y'all chasing something. And that means you'll never get it if you chasing something. They got y'all thinking that money is they got y'all thinking that money is the highest form of currency. And then you got somebody like me, Grown Man Business TV, telling y'all that time and energy is the highest form of currency. I mean, hold on. Time and energy is the highest form of currency. I told y'all I got a mic. Oh, I got myself a mic. If you can hear me out there, put 100 in the chat. Barbie wannabes. I'm going to get on their neck tonight. You got black women. You got black women with hair and ether that defies the laws of gravity, putting on wigs and lace fronts and getting sew-ins of dog fur. Brushing that dog fur. You know when black women get those wigs and they get those lace fronts and they get those lace fronts and they get those sew-ins and they brush their hair, it sheds just like dog fur. Oh, oh, you got black women with hair and wigs, and they brushing it down. And I mean, it shed, no, boy, that wig hair will shed all over your car like a golden retriever. Woo! So I'm glad that information was able to reach your ears, J-Dub. I'm glad that information was able to, that energy. One thing I told y'all that YouTube is a portal. And when J-Dub just said to me that that's something he learned from me, or he got that energy from me, it further confirms what I tell y'all about this portal and what you're going to do with it. The universe, God asked me, he said, GMB TV, I'm going to give you what you're asking for, but what do you want to do with it? And I told him, I said, I want to be a vessel for God. I just want to do God's work. So now when you look at my videos, at the end of every video, you hear me tell y'all that this is God's work. I'm only going to use this portal for God's work. And God is telling me, hold on. God is telling me to tell y'all and do a video about dog fur. Oh, I'm going to do a video about dog fur, lace front hair, wig hair, sewing hair, all to have imitation dog fur. The black woman, hey, I don't like to use the word black, but that dog fur, I just can't stand that dog fur. That dog fur made me love the Aboriginal women so much more. Asian women got dog fur. White women got dog fur. Latino women got dog fur. The only woman on this planet that don't got dog fur is the Aboriginal. Oh, I got it. Oh yeah. Woo. Woo. Oh. I gotta cool off. I done got hot. I done cooled off. I done got hot. Oh, I'm gonna let y'all rock with me for a few more minutes before I tap out. But right now, since y'all, I'm gonna let y'all continue to be tapped in. And I gotta cool off. So let me run a lap. Let me run a lap real fast, if you don't mind. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, it feels so good. Woo! Oh, I'm gonna do a video tonight on dog fur. Oh, oh, I'm gonna do a video. Let me get one more lap in, guys. Hold on. Woo! Yeah, I'm gonna do one more video on dog fur. Hold on. Y'all rocking with me? Y'all see? Woo. Hey, 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 listen, man. Hey, salute to everybody, man. Look, It's your boy Grown Man Business TV. You feel it? Hold on. Woo! All right. Hey, listen. It's your boy Grown Man Business TV, all right? Tell your favorite blogger to come up out the closet. Tell your favorite blogger, man. Shoot somewhere else in their house, man. Just not one in that. Is what it is. It's your boy Grown Man Business TV. And listen, you can tap in or you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. I suggest you tap into this grown man business. And I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight off the brick into the bottle. Straight raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing, and we not dressing nothing up. We giving it to you straight raw, my G. Salute to everybody that was tapped in. Salute to everybody that's gonna tap in later on. This is the pool in my backyard, so this is not a community swim. And I'm probably gonna skinny dip for the rest of the night. Yeah, it is what it is. You feel me? I'm gonna go for a few more laps. You see it doing backflips. You see it doing backflips, man. I'm gonna go swimming for a few more laps. I'm gonna do a few more laps. I'm gonna run a few more laps. The marathon continues in my backyard. So it is what it is. This is not arrogance. This is for motivational uses only. So listen, man, you already know what time it is. It's your boy, Grown Man Business. And listen, you can tap in, you can tap out, but you already know what it is. You already know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. Gang.